Hello guys, welcome to John's Drinks, and today we're going to be looking at another beer. As you can already tell, because you can probably read it, we're going to be looking at one called Clootie Dumpling. So, first things first, what in the name of Christ is a Clootie Dumpling? Well, let's turn it around and read from the blurb, because it does explain it. The name Clootie Dumpling comes from the traditional Scottish spiced pudding and the cloth, or clute, it is wrapped in. This fruity spiced winter ale exhibits all the warming character of that famous drink, and then gold on black, so this is going to be a nightmare to read. The Orkney Brewery beers are brewed in tune with the ecology of our beautiful corner of the Northern Isles. Where are they based? In Orkney. Okay. It's called the Orkney Brewing Company. John, that's... Wow, you're not doing too well today, are you? Okay, cool. So it turns out Orkney's in Orkney. Who knew? Crying out loud. Okay, so it's a tawny ale, and it's 4.3%. And it says it's an authentic Orcadian ale from Orkney. Okay, cool. So we've got this lovely picture on here, and it's from... Can anyone pronounce that? Quoylloo. Kilu? Maybe? Oh, that's going to be my guess. Anyway... Okay, so we've got some tasting notes about the beer itself, and it says, on the nose, we should have a rich, fruity nose with notes of cinnamon and ginger and a background of nutty crystal malt. Lovely. And then on the palate, we should get a smooth mouthfeel with a subtle yet complex blend of rich malt and spice flavours, balanced by fruity hops, leading to a spicy, warming finish. That's really small writing, and because of the setup I've got here, I'm actually quite far away from this bottle, so reading that was an absolute twat. Okay, cool. So, a little bit of story time. I've tried one of these before, but it was not under good circumstances. So, I had one of these on cask, and I'm going to name and shame. It was in Aberdeen, and it was in a place called Slains Castle. This is a festive ale. This is for around Christmas time. December, you might see it in January, as I have it here. But when I bought it, I think it was April or May time. This was a few years ago. And I just kind of assumed, oh, well, they must just make some all year. Oh no. What one of the managers had basically done was they'd presumably found a cask of this that had been open from 4 or 5 months ago and decided, yeah, we can still sell that. And how I could tell that the beer was no longer drinkable was good ale, good cask ale, not necessarily just tawny ale, but any good ales, should not have chunks. Yeah. The management at that pub really did worry me, or might still worry me. I don't know if the same person's still there. I really fucking hope not, because they were bloody awful. Anyway, so we're going to crack this open, because I've not actually drank any yet, and it's about 3 minutes into the video. Off comes the top. I'm going to use this fetching tankard glass, which I get quite frequently where I work, because we have these, that they're not really a readily seen sight anymore. Yet for some reason, I've worked in bars that have always stocked them. Maybe that's just been odd. Maybe I'm just very fussy about where I work and I don't realise it. Right, so we've got a lovely dark amber colour to that. What's the nose? Ooh, interesting. I'm getting plum, nutmeg, and a bit of other spice as well. A little bit of cinnamon, perhaps. Okay. Right, I'm quite looking forward to this. I do like my spiced ales. Alrighty. I probably should have bought or attempted to source a Clootie Dumpling and had one of those as well, but, bugger that. Cooking and all that, you know. Okay, maybe I'm just tasting bananas today, but, again, there is like a creamy fruitiness to it. So there is kind of like an initial banana hit to it. And then it mellows out into sort of a plum, slightly citrusy, although more on the spice side of things. Yeah, I'm definitely getting nutmeg and cinnamon on the aftertaste on that one. Very pleasing, quite warming, actually, as a beer goes. And then on the second sip, I'm getting more sort of the generic beer characteristics. So you've got quite forward on the malt. There's not really any particular hop character. There is a little bit on the aftertaste. There's a little bit of a tang of bitterness with like a slight tropical hit on it, which is quite pleasing. Does it say anything on here about the actual hops? It doesn't appear to, no. It just says hops, so nothing about the specific varietal, which is a bit of a shame, but hey-ho. Okay, so I actually have several more festive beers that I'm going to be trying throughout the month of January and possibly February, depending on how long it takes me to edit them. For the simple reason that it's now no longer Christmas and they're going cheap, and it's an easy thing to review. And also, I mean, if you're a bargain hunter too, get them while you can, because it's still good beer. Beer's not just for Christmas, guys.